We start off with those high-level talks between the two Koreas. South and North Korea are holding their first government-level talks since 2007. On this Friday, for more on the key agenda items, we're going to go straight over to our Unification Ministry correspondent Song Ji-sun, who is standing by for us at the Inter-Korean Dialogue headquarters in Seoul. Ji-sun.
Mark, the plenary session of today's high-level talks ended at 11:10 a.m. this morning, just 30 minutes after it started. And it looks like the talks are off to a very good start with positive opening remarks from both sides. Vice Unification Minister Hwang Bu-gi is representing the South Korean delegation, and his counterpart from the north is Jeon Jong-soo, who has a wealth of experience with inter-Korean exchanges like Hwang. Jeon opened his keynote speech by saying that even though it is winter now, spring should come for the two Koreas through continued efforts by dismantling distrust and confrontation. Hwang responded by saying, "Let us open the big road to reunification with a good first step." In the morning session, each side outlined their priorities and will return to the table for the afternoon session at 2:30 p.m.
Upon departing for the first round of talks, I must say there are a handful of agenda items between the two Koreas. We try to resolve the issues one by one, step by step.
Well, Ji-sun, like the South's representative mentioned, multiple issues are expected to be debated today, and it was Seoul that proposed not to limit the agendas on the table. So what exactly is expected to be arranged today?
Well, there are a handful of issues, and Seoul wants to not limit the issues and discuss as many outstanding issues as possible. And for Seoul, the first priority is, of course, holding the regular unions for the war-separated families. But on the other hand, Pyongyang wants to resume its Mount Kumgang tour programs, as it was a very good source of income for the North. Now, Seoul's stance on that issue will be the key in how this first round of talks pans out. The South Korean government halted tours in 2008 after a South Korean tourist was shot dead by a North Korean soldier. It wants guarantees from Pyongyang that South Koreans will be safe if the tours resume. And almost everyone agrees that it will be difficult for the two Koreas to narrow their differences during this first round. So there is possibly the talks will stretch far into this night, perhaps until Saturday morning or even beyond. South Korea's Unification Minister says Seoul will try to reach an agreement the public can accept and trust, as promised when the two Koreas reached their high-level agreement in August. Back to you.